Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. You join me down at the storage yard on a lovely day, and I've just been topping up my safe fill and putting it back in the gas locker. And it got me thinking, with a safe fill it's quite reasonable, it's not an advert by the way, to fill it up. But if you're paying a lot for your colour, how much are you actually paying for your caravanning as you go through a season? So let's go inside. I've got myself a brew and we'll have a chat at how much it costs us before we even leave the storage yard to enjoy our season. So this is really leading on from the video that we did about is caravanning coming to an end? And it got me thinking because there were some really good comments made in that video. And I'd like to thank everybody that actually tuned in and watched it and took part by commenting. We really do appreciate it. So with what I said outside in mind, let's have a little breakdown. I might need my glasses for this. Now, these are the figures that we pay for. You may be able to get them more cheaper, or you might be ending up paying more, in which case, if you do, you need to shop around. So let's start. So before we leave the site itself here at the storage yard, we need to consider the following options. And that is, first of all, our storage fees. Now, we pay £645 at this moment in time a year for our storage. On top of that, we pay around £260 for our caravan insurance, and that is a new for all policy, despite this caravan being 8 years old. Then we need a service. Well, a service is not compulsory, but I highly recommend it, and get somebody approved to do it for you as well. And they're around about 250 quid if you get a mobile engineer. Maybe more in your area, it depends where you live. And that's cheap in comparison to what a dealer would charge you, which is probably a good £300 or more. Now, there is also breakdown cover, and I find that this is an essential part of our caravanning, because God forbid if anything goes wrong, I'd like to know that I'm covered, whether it's for the car or the caravan, and hopefully they can either one, come and fix it, or two, take it somewhere where we can have it fixed. Now, the two leading brands that are out there do offer this as well as others. But what you've got to factor in is, do they cover it properly? Andrew Ditton, a friend of ours, did a video on it when he had trouble with his Kia towing car. And it was a nightmare. It took him days to get home. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you can check it out. So I've always used the Caravan and Motorhome Club Green Flag breakdown cover because it's a really good comprehensive package, but it's not cheap. There are levels of it. You can get a basic up to a premier. We pay around about 200 quid a year for our breakdown cover via the club. And that leads me on to the club. Then there's the club fees, which I think are about 59 quid at this moment in time. So we've got quite a lot. It's building up now. And then obviously there's the gas. For me to fill my safe fill up is around about 15 quid, and it's a 7.5 kilo bottle. I know that would triple when you're swapping it out for a metal colour gas equivalent. So there's a lot of money coming on this already. The other thing you've got to consider as well is your cleaning products. You're going to maintain your caravan, so you're going to have to purchase cleaning products to clean it inside and out. And also, you've got the normal run-of-the-mill stuff that you put in the caravan, such as toiletries. You've also got the kitchen washing up liquid, etc. All them type of things. So what does this add up to? So the total figure for this breakdown is £1,429, which is a lot of money before I've even hitched up and left the storage yard. So I've not even factored in the fuel costs for my tow vehicle, because they're just crazy at this moment in time, and I'm not getting into the politics of it. But that is another big factor as well, which may also reduce your season. If you're on a fixed income and you have got a budget, then that's going to eat into that budget, which will probably force you to go away less and not enjoy your hobby as much as you possibly would like. which leads me on to what we talked about with Juliet. You know, it's declining because the younger ones, they're coming into it, and all right, if they can pick up a van for 5-6 grand and get a couple of seasons out of it, that's great. Hopefully they'll stay in and they'll move on to something newer. But with all these costs that I've just explained, it can make it very difficult for them, because most of them have mortgages or rent to pay, as well as they may have fees for hire purchase for their car even. So it's getting that balance financially, and it's getting harder and harder to do this. So this is one of the reasons why Juliet and I think that there's a decline in uptake in caravanning. Well, let me know what you think in the comments, and you know, I always reply to them. It'd be very interesting to see what you have to say. Thanks for watching. I do hope you'll join us again real soon, but in the meantime, bye for now.